Feature Friday.
The freshest. Alright, this is super, super, super cool because this is Siti Nurhaliza.
Siti Nurhaliza.
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 And yeah, okay. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. I said it so confidently.
Let's see your next name.
With Chakra Ken.
Yeah, I actually spoke to Chakra lately.
Yeah, he's cool. I love
Nice
that
fella.
guy. He's awesome.
He's a bit hesitant on speaking English on the podcast.
Efra, come on, don't put him in the spot like that.
So, encourage him. You know?
You want to see
He's just
it?
a bit nervy with the English. So, do send him a text. Tell him he's got all the support from you guys. He'll love it. Go on. It'll be awesome to have actually bring him on the podcast and stuff like that. And he's, he loves it. He loves the idea. It's just the English bit.
I would also be nervous, not gonna lie.
Yeah, true.
It's a podcast. There's nothing but speaking.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyways, go on.
but yeah, this is them singing together in a really big venue. Let's have a look. This is City and Friends.
City and Friends.
Oh yeah, nasty. And a whole freaking orchestra. That's how you like that. Oh my god, it's huge! Huge!
Oh, look at that brilliant set of
know,
congas and bongos and what do you call them
What?
in English? Panderetas?
Ah,
Panderetas?
tambourines.
Tambourines and cowbells, curtains.
God, Senor, you're so good. Oh, I love it! So he's talking in Javanese.
Right. And then
Is she gonna sing in Javanese too?
I don't know.
I am really
Well,
confused.
I would imagine maybe they'll mix, right? Because City's from Malaysia, so I'd imagine she's from Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
And
wanted to double check. but-
Chakra, yeah, is from Indonesia, so I would imagine maybe they're singing all in sort of Javanese or perhaps a mix of things.
Yeah.
No idea. I will try and check the lyrics at the end, so do stay until the end. But yeah.
This is really cool though. I really like it. Yeah, she's singing in Javanese.
So is that easy for people in Malaysia?
I don't know.
Dude, is it real? Like, how powerful do you have to be to get a set and a stage like that? That literally looks like... Did you see the line of cellos?
I did.
What the fuck, dude?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
It is indeed. It is pretty mad.
And the way she's dressed, she doesn't even look real. She looks like she's descended from heaven.
I agree.
Like, what the fuck?
It's a little bit surrealistic. Everything about
She's
it.
made out of gold. It's like,
It
bloody hell.
is freaking fantastic. The idea of having this incredibly colorful voices come together in one song. It's like wow.
Ah.
It's really like I don't know, ethereal to some extent.
They're singing... they don't say the song.
Yeah.
Oh, Seluruh.
Seluruh Cinta.
Seluruh Cinta.
Was this concert maybe in Indonesia?
Maybe, yeah. I'm not
Could
too
have
sure.
been, right?
I found
She's
the lyrics.
huge in the whole of Asia, though.
Yeah, dude,
She's like ginormous.
I want her to do a... well, I mean, what the hell? I want a lot of things. But I want her to do I think she'll be amazing for a James Bond track.
Oh, I absolutely agree.
Like her and Dimash or something like that. Like, it'll be ridiculous.
Could you imagine that? Wow.
I would cry. I think I actually would cry. I don't cry at many things.
But you would cry to that.
Yeah.
That's crying worth.
Anyway,
That's
so
worth crying for, sorry. But English, but English.
this is starring at the departure of yourself.
Why did you stutter so much?
Because I thought it was going to say starting, but it says starring.
Okay, starring.
Starring at the departure of yourself, wailed uncontrollably, weeping bitterly, visions together, skip past the loveliest when you hold me, said love. You're all over my eternal love. It's always reassuring. It's always a reassuring feeling. You will always be there at my side forever. You're like a breath into my body who can turn all movements. Will always adore you until later we're together. Unable me to ponder again. Half exhausted, my soul weeps. Gone are the temples of the most beautiful melodious sounds spoken, seducing and flattering me to calm the soul. You're all over my eternal love. It's always reassuring. It's always a reassuring feeling. You will always be there by my side.
So is the title of the song "Eternal Love"?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it seems to be a reoccurring thing. Yeah. What is the name of the song in English?
I don't know actually.
Google it. Let's have a go.
I have to emphasize, like, obviously we do check out music from all over the world, and sometimes we don't understand the lyrics, and the only way is to find through translation. But in translation, sometimes kind of like the magic of it sometimes is lost.
Yep.
But I must say that is like a beautifully piece of lyricism.
Indeed.
Beautiful piece of lyricism. And also, for some reason, I feel that through the podcast and through sort of the videos, we have been able to re-emphasize the idea that music, when it gets to a specific standard, language is no longer a barrier, but it only adds value and enhances the experience. It becomes more like an amplifier. Mm-hmm. But it's still, what it detracts from the experience in itself is sufficient enough to allow for magical moments, and I truly feel this is one of those.
Yeah, indeed. The translated title says is whole love, like whole.
Whole love. Oh, whole.
Or yeah, eternal, full.
Eternal love.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I suppose it's therefore actual. I don't know. What is it called?
Eternal love.
Never mind. Yes.
Not a bad translation. What were you trying to say?
I don't know. It's out there for interpretation. That's what I wanted to say. Sorry for the awkward moment. It took a little moment in my brain. What a great work from the cameraman!
It's not a person.
It is. It's a whole man.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh my god, Chakra's killing that. God, look at that, that's gorgeousness. Alright, now that I know the lyrics of the song, and now I see the way they deliver it,
See,
and how
it enhances.
and how the song is arranged for a whole orchestra, you kind of like, you feel the eternal factor of it, you know what I mean?
You're watching a movie unfold.
Imperial type of like, one of those like, it takes you back to the idea of like love in the times of cholera type, like, you know, like
type of what?
Cholera. Do you know the book?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Or you know when you're reading like a colonial
Elder love, yeah.
Yeah, it's something like it's this. Yeah, I guess the eternal love does fit into the whole arrangement of the piece itself. It is so beautiful, and what she can do vocally is so sweet and
Ridiculous.
so incredibly effortless. It kind of sounds, yeah, it's like you said, it's like a piece of heaven, like put into this earth. And then you have the completely opposite in Chakra's voice that is so raw, so human, so real, and you know, you got the perfect combination of sounds coming together, amplifying the whole idea of this eternal love that is forever changing, forever moving, forever overflowing.
It's a great paradox, that
It
sort
is.
of collaboration, because she's very delicate and sounds very like
heavenly.
and he's very raw and rough and
human. I feel like he's a very he's the pinnacle embodiment of what a human voice, male voice, actually should be.
very,
Is
very
I don't
masculine
know.
if you'd like. And
Indeed.
it's more in this. Yes, it's rough. It's raw. It's full of emotion. It has this sort of complexity to it, and this absolute agglomeration of different emotions mixed into one: anger, but also love, frustration,
It's like
but also
full on of passion. You know, when
passion,
love is
yeah.
so big, it becomes passion.
He's a truly
irrational but true.
truly unique singer.
Oh.
One of my favorite voices that we've discovered so far. So
But this combination, I think this is by far
it's good juxtaposition.
the greatest use of both textures. You know. Ah. It's perfect. Imagine sitting right there at the front. Woo!
I'll be drooling. I'll be like, that's not real.
Nurhaliza.
Siti Nurhaliza. Right.
Oh my goodness, what a performance!
Yonderland.
Absolutely wonderful. The whole idea of this is just nuts.
This was maybe a few years back. Right, very interesting. Well, again, I think he's one of the most unique voices, I think, and one of the most pleasant voices we've been able to discover through the podcast and through you guys. And then Siti, again, she's something fucking special. I don't know how to describe that woman, and I was so glad that when we did that Malaysian podcast for the first time. It's insane. It's one of my again another discovery that I'm like, I can't believe I didn't know
this existed,
and I can't believe I existed, not knowing this existed, and I was happy.
Thinking I was satisfied.
Yeah,
you
I was
know?
like, yeah, I know music. So no, you don't.
No.
No.
Go back again. Back to the drawing board.
Let us know. Yeah, let us know your thoughts, and do give Chakra a little nudge. Encourage him. His English, I'm sure, is good enough.
Listen, if you've got any more collaborations on live stages from any of your favorite performers, leave them down below, and we will check them out.
Goodbye.
Yes.